Holy shit, there are a lot of shows this season.
Honest to God, 2018 has been an amazing year for anime so far. Well, aside from last season. Last season was a little dry, you had a few good shows here and there, but this season is looking a lot better. We got some promising new shows along with some fan favorites I know we've been waiting ages for the return of. That's right, boys. After all this time, it's finally back. The king has returned. It's time for Taiwanese fucking puppets. If you're waiting for a punchline, there isn't one. The show is actually awesome. Unsarcastically. How do I say that without sounding sarcastic?
Why? Why'd you keep doing this, Japan? Is this what you think we want? Is this what you think we deserve? Is it because we said we liked Eramaga Sensei? Is it our fault? Is it my fault? Oh god, what have I done?
It's like if Eramaga Sensei and Orimo had a secret incest baby. Yes, a fucking deformed incest baby they disowned, so it got raised by All You Need Is a Sister until it grew up and got kicked out for taking after Kiss Exis. I mean, I'm all for trash, but at least try to give me high-grade, biodegradable quality trash over this low-effort shit. This ain't no wincest, this is put it in the fucking bincest. And I'm gonna need to see some ID from you!
お姉さんは20歳超えてるんだから補導なんてされないよ
I see nothing wrong with that. Now before we really get stuck into it, there are many high profile shows this season that leads me to believe that many of you are going to skip on the sports anime, but trust me, there are a few to actually look out for. Run with the Wind is a new Production IG sports anime, and if there's one studio I trust with sports anime, it's Production IG. This feels like the Haikyuu spirit has truly been passed down with a much more character focused sports show, even though it's just about running this time, but with some beautiful animation and a cast chemistry I already like, I trust IG to pull through with this one. Kyoto Animation is also back with some more boys. This time with a bit of archery. We got a modern sumo anime that is pretty fucking hype. I mean, you know, as hype as two fat dudes slapping each other about can be.
Come on, fall over already.
New Sword Art Online, baby! Oh yeah, give me that YouTube cash! Honestly, the first 20 minutes of this opening episode was a decent fantasy setup that actually drew me in and got me invested in the world and everything that was happening, that it made me step back and ask,
Oh shit, is this actually decent?
and then 5 minutes later, it was gracious enough to answer me with, it was just Sword Art Online all along! Wait, you were actually invested? Ever since Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Gale Online, aka SAO-A-GGO, aka Fort Stay Night, I can't help but laugh a bit that the franchise realizes the one way to make Sword Art Online better is to completely disconnect itself from everything it's previously done. And that seems exactly like what this new season is doing. It's like they just put a hard reset with new worlds and characters, and because of it, I'm actually intrigued where this new SAO goes, even if it still has the same edgelord Kirito in it.
Get some help.
I'm not going to dwell on this because I've already added my piece of the Goblin Slayer controversy. Well, kinda. I know it must have been confusing to some of you because I wasn't being very sarcastic in it. But just to round out my thoughts, I can see why Goblin Slayer is popular. I do. If anything, it fits in the space for people bored of the safe, standard fantasy setting that became oversaturated through the isekai genre, even if the initial hook was based purely on shock factor. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see if Goblin Slayer has more to do than just slaying goblins.
Because we're going to have a new scale here. I'm actually going to have it made digitally where it's on a scale of goblins. You know, is it charging into a goblin's nest, hacking them to pieces? Or is it just going, you know, around the goblins? Is it kissing goblins? Even though you still stab them, you give them a kiss? Or is it catching them in bed with a goblin? And then the final scale, is he going to marry a goblin?
Speaking of isekai, there was a point last year when I thought isekai was going to die down, but somehow it got even worse. I swear at this point, people are just going to anime companies with random words they picked out of a hat like pregnancy in another world. I like it. Wait, you're serious? Conception is about a guy who gets transported to another world and has to get a bunch of women pregnant in order to save the world. That is the premise. I am not lying. I am not quite sure who needs to be fired more, the person who made this concept or the person who approved this concept. Just tell me what the point of this anime is, because you know, if you wanted to make a hentai, just make a fucking hentai. That's obviously what you want this to be. And you know, I'd probably actually watch it if that was the case. But sometimes, somehow, you get a stupid idea that works. That time I got reincarnated as a slime is exactly what it sounds like, and I'm pretty sure the premise came from the same creative process, but somehow it has an infectious charm that just draws you in. You can tell a lot of love and care has been put into this. You have a world that is apparently normal for other people to get transported to it. You have a tsundere dragon that's not CG, animation is on point, you find yourself actively cheering for this fucking slime to kick some ass and find his harem of slime-loving pussy. It's just an entertaining show. God fucking damn it! I thought I was done with Isekai at this point.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
What is this? Radiant? More like really ain't Fairy Tail. I'm kidding. It was just a joke. This is nothing like Fairy Tail, okay? Don't kill me. It was just a shitty comparison joke, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. What I meant to say was, what is this? Grey Clover? Fucking Netflix adaptations, man. Anime is saved! Once again by Trigger for like the 20th fucking time now. I don't know. What does anime even need saving from anymore? Themselves? I've got to be honest. When I first saw the CG in the trailer for Gridman, I was like, Trigger, why? Why would you betray me like this? But, having watched it, I was reminded that this was meant to be based on the classic tokusatsu genre. And the clunky CG actually captures this feel perfectly because it feels like these could be costume characters but just given a very shiny new lick of paint. I absolutely love the art, atmosphere, and direction, even if it can sometimes be a bit weird. Character designs get an S+ size. It's just the perfect homage to tokusatsu. Even if you didn't grow up with it as a kid, I do highly recommend it. And see, for all of you getting confused why there are so many S's in the name, the S's, for those of you who are uninformed, actually stand for Superhuman... If there's one thing that drew me to the show from the get-go, it wasn't the moe, it wasn't the high school, it wasn't the action spy thriller, it wasn't the moe high school action spy thriller. It's this funky-ass soundtrack, man. Woo! Let me jam to this for a second. Then we have this show with two cute girls talking about how they've never liked any boys. And you know, I didn't know what the show was going to be about when I started watching this, because they really didn't make it obvious, but I gotta say, the art looks really, really pretty, though I really don't know where they're gonna go with this one. Could really be about anything. Weird flex, but okay. What is this? A Monogatari Origaru ripoff? Yeah, okay, been there, done that. Gonna take more than a simple bunny girl to impress me, guys. Ah, cute. You're really trying with this dialogue, aren't you? And, oh no. I like the girl. Oh no. I like the guy. Oh no. I'm invested. Wait, no, you didn't prepare me. It's only episode 3. You're not allowed to do this. No, you didn't give me time. I wasn't expecting this. Not the field train, anything but... I like this show. I really like this show. The writing, the banter, the chemistry, it just all took me by surprise, because when I heard the concept, I was like, alright, I don't get it, but... whatever. But before I knew it, I was invested as hell in these characters, and I gotta say, Monogatari vibes aside, it's got the most refreshing character relationships I've seen in anime in a very long time. Mostly. It has to remind me that it's anime somehow, right? God damn, this anime looks beautiful. I mean, Jesus, just look at these backgrounds. And to top this off, we've got a magical time travel aesthetic feelsy show from the director of Nagino Asakara with a dash of nostalgia bait. PA Works, did you make this show just for me? Please tell me you made this show just for me. I appreciate you making the show just for me.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Did you just make a JoJo reference? Wait, did you just make a JoJo reference? No, you made a JoJo reference. Holy shit, there are so many JoJo references. Can you stop making JoJo references? We are the JoJo reference. Fuck!
Oh shit, is this a new index?
Another idol show. Alright boys, nothing to see here. I'm gonna take a quick toilet break. Hit me up if anything happens. Alright, what I miss? Zombieland Saga takes the 2018 award for show that really shouldn't work, but does. Basically, you have Haru and Kyoma putting together a ragtag team of zombie girls so they can become an idol group. On paper, you're like, who the fuck thought this was a good idea?
わからん。何が不安だ。
何が不安しかないでしょ。意識あるの私だけやし、この子たちゾンビ丸出しやし。っていうかライブって
お前の直感を信じればいいんだ。
タイちゃんが誰か噛んじゃうかもしれませんよ。
少しくらい噛んだっていいんだ。
Yet somehow, these were some of the funnest opening episodes I've seen all year. You got death metal idols, you got a fucking 8-mile rap battle scene, you have Truck-kun back at it again, smashing more girls than any of us ever will. You've got an opening that somehow rivals JoJo for most stylish OP of 4. You got fucking Mamoru Miyano sounding like he's having way too much fun, delivering every single line.
そんなんではいそうですかってなるかバカ。
This is it, guys. This is the show that will convert me into an idol fan. So grab your glow sticks, clear up your schedules, hit up your next concerts, cause I am going full fucking cancer, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you very much this month to Nicholas Tatum, Sundown Fun, Matey Malabanan, Sisters10086, Elifol, and everyone else on my Patreon for helping to support me for this month and making this video possible. Sorry this video was a little late this season. I actually wanted to take a bit more time to really watch the shows and polish the videos off because there was a lot of shows to watch this season. So it ended up taking a little more time, but I'm really proud of the final video, so I hope you enjoyed it too. Not too many new updates from me, except I will be in Korea this weekend for the League of Legends Worlds Finals. I know a lot of you don't give a shit about League, so feel free to click off now. But it's kind of an impromptu trip because I didn't expect any European team to get this far and I was in Asia anyway, so I didn't want to miss the opportunity. So yeah, if any of you are there this weekend, then feel free to say hi. It's my first time in Korea. Anyway, that's it from me. No further updates. I've been Giga, and I will see you all next time.